Toen ik aan het researchen was voor Saoedi-Arabië, kwam ik op Instagram Napoleon tegen, een Amerikaanse rapper. Hij zat bij de Outlawz, een groep opgericht door Tupac, een van mijn lievelingsrappers. Tot mijn stomme verbazing zag ik dat Napoleon naar Saoedi-Arabië is geëmigreerd en er bewust voor heeft gekozen om hier naar de strikte leer van de islam te leven.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine.
What a crazy, coincidence to bump into you here. Actually,
No, it's the pleasure's mine. The pleasure's mine. Yes,
like
yes.
when I first saw it, I was like, "What is this real?" Like from the Outlawz, the great Tupac, to coming to Saudi Arabia.
In Saudi Arabia, I've been here for 8 years now.
Wow.
8 years, and I love it. Different culture, different lifestyle, but it's worth it. You know what I mean?
Tupac crazy fans might know you as Napoleon from the Outlawz.
Yes.
You were one of his, talents that he was bringing up.
Yes.
So Tupac got shot, and what happened to you?
Well, Pac, unfortunately, when he passed away, I was about 17, 18 years old. And he was a father figure. He was the leader of the Outlawz. Everything changed. I had to grow up instantly. I had to become a man. I had to really change my ways and take care of myself, I started experimenting with different drugs, drinking, and, after I lost Pac, I think I might have gave up on myself, because after Tupac died, a month later, 2 months later, Gaddafi, who was also a member of the Outlawz, died, and he also died by the hands of my own little cousin, who I introduced him together. So I think to escape at that particular time of my life, I turned to alcohol. And at that particular time, I was hurting myself, thinking that I'm escaping, but I was actually going down a darker road, without even realizing it. 8 years later, after the death of Tupac, I was in a recording studio, and I got into a fight with my own little brother, and it was a Muslim who stopped the fight. And he invited me to the masjid. Growing up in America, my mother and father were Muslim. They converted to Islam before I was born, but when I was 3 years old, they got murdered in front of me. So I grew up believing that Muslims and Islam is a bad religion and Muslims are bad people. But when this guy stopped me from fighting my little brother, he invited me to the mosque, I took his invitation, and that's when I was able to see something for myself, and I was able to make my own choice and build my own opinion myself from what I seen in the masjid.
But there's another radical change in your life. Moving to Saudi Arabia, which is probably known to many people as a conservative country.
Exactly. It's conservative. I always wanted to be in a country that I feel safe raising my children. I don't have to worry about somebody shooting me or doing drive-by shootings and getting stabbed and killed, which unfortunately it can happen even in the good parts of America. And I just wanted to be in an environment that I feel like my kids would be safe.